Booktube. I'm Maya, and today I wanted to talk about the books I read in May and the books that I plan to read in June. So in May I read 6 books, and the first one was Alexander Hamilton by Ron Chernow. And this is the biography that inspired Hamilton, an American musical, and I'll talk more about that later. I gave this book 4 stars on Goodreads mostly because I'm not really a history person, and this book was really heavy on the history. But it was really interesting, so I liked it. The second book that I read was Rosalie Lightning by Tom Hart, and this is a graphic memoir. And I did a review on it, and I will put a link to that down in the description box. And this book was absolutely heartbreaking, but I loved it. So the next 3 books were for the Mental Health Awareness Readathon, and that happened a couple of weeks ago. So the first book I read for that was Leaving Fishers by Margaret Peterson Haddix. I didn't love this one. I gave it 3 stars on Goodreads because it had a lot I didn't really like. But that might be because it was a reread. Maybe if it was my first time reading it, I would have liked it more. I don't know. Next up is The Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Salinger. I didn't like this one, at all. But it's a book I read, so the next book that I read was The Colossus and Other Poems by Sylvia Plath, and I liked this one. It was really dark, but it had amazing imagery, and I really liked her flow. And the final book that I read in May was The Hamiltome, aka Hamilton the Revolution, by Lin-Manuel Miranda and Jeremy McCarter. And I loved everything about this. It was, oh my gosh, it was so good. It has notes from Lin about the different songs. It has the full text to the actual songs. It has chapters on individual people involved with the musical. It has amazing photography like this. And it was so good, guys. Okay, so that was my May wrap up. My June reading plans are a little bit all over the place. I'm not really sure what's happening there. I have a couple of books that I plan to finish in June, like Cinder by Marissa Meyer, and I'm about 5 chapters in on this, but I'm liking it so far. I have Out Came the Sun by Meryl Hemingway. I'm about halfway done with this, and it is definitely interesting. Yeah. Okay, so books that I want to start and hopefully finish. I have 4 of those. First is Aristotle and Dante, Discover the Secrets of the Universe by Benjamin Alire Sainz. I've been hearing a lot about this on BookTube for about a year or 2 now, and it's gotten really good reviews. Plus I really like the cover. This is really pretty. Okay, I've got No One Knows by J.T. Ellison, and this is a thriller. I haven't read very many of those, and this one looks like it could be interesting. I've heard a couple of reviews. I actually got this one in a giveaway from Aisha over at I've got The Misadventures of Awkward Black Girl by Issa Rae. And this, I think, was a web series here on YouTube, and I heard a lot of positive things about that, so yeah, this should be good. And I've got Welcome to Night Vale by Joseph Fink and Jeffrey Craner. And I've been meaning to read this forever. Yeah, the podcast is really good, and I've heard the book is amazing too. So I'm excited to finally get a chance to read it. So, that was my May wrap-up / June plan to read. If you liked this video, then leave a thumbs up and subscribe, and let me know in the comments what your reading plans are. Thanks for watching. Bye!